It's time for another non-serious guessing session on what games Sony will release on the PS Plus Essential and Extra subscriptions in May. First of all, let's take a look at the games that will be released on the same day that PS Plus games become available for download. For Essential, that's May 7th. On that day, Prison Architect 2 will become available, a game where the player must build and manage a prison for all sorts of criminals. There are a variety of building, camera, and surveillance options to do this. For Extra, it is the 21st of May. On this day is the release of System Shock Remake, where the hacker has to explore the space station and hack the artificial intelligence Shodan, which went crazy and turned the station crew into an army of cyborgs and mutants, and now plans to do the same with the whole Earth. Now let's take a look at what Game Pass was giving away, since the game often gets a PS Plus giveaway from there as well. Out of the whole list, I paid my attention to two projects. The first one is a remaster of Ark, Survival Ascended, where you can not only build a dwelling and get resources, but also grow dinosaurs to fight with other dinosaurs with their help, which is very cool. The second project is a time delay shooter Superhot, Mind Control Delete. In this sequel, developers have created more game mechanics that allow you to destroy and deceive your enemies. There is an opportunity to try different playstyles, different character builds, use of skills, hacks, and special techniques to cope with waves of more dangerous opponents. Now let's see what games were released a year and a half ago, because these are the games that can get into the distribution, according to the documents that were stolen by hackers. Among them, there is Sonic Frontiers, where the blue hedgehog and his friends are sucked into a wormhole and scattered on a mysterious island. The hedgehog retains his abilities from previous games. He can still run fast, jump on rails, collect rings, and attack enemies. All of this takes place in the open world and in special levels that look like classic levels from previous parts of the game. There are in the game and giant bosses battles with which are quite interesting and varied by Sonic standards. Next up is Goat Simulator 3, which, by the way, is available on Game Pass on Xbox. In the third part, which is actually the second part, instead of one crazy animal, there will be several of them, because the game supports local and online co-op for 4 people. You can decorate your goat, for example, with toilet paper rolls or tea trays, or even a jet engine. The developers updated the game physics and effects, added a bunch of mini-games, collectibles, Easter eggs, and other fun to make it as fun as possible for the players. Also released a year and a half ago was the Dark Pictures Anthology, The Devil in Me, which completed the first season of Dark Pictures. The game is about the Hotel of Death, where a group of documentary filmmakers went to film footage of America's first serial killer. The game added the ability to run, jump, and climb, as well as some sort of inventory. Now the player will have to search the locations for the necessary items to advance in the story and solve puzzles. And to know what games will be officially added to Essential in May, as well as games that will be added to and will leave the extra catalog, please like the video, click the bell, and turn on all notifications so that you don't miss my new videos.